Welcome to Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do an L8 times expert Sudoku dated August 15, 2025. Let's get into it. Hope you're having a great day. So what my first rules is trying to find pairs. So if it's 2 comes across here, 2 comes across here, 2 comes down here, 2 is one of these two. 3 comes across here, 3 comes down here, so that's a 3 there. 3 comes down here, 3 comes down here, which already did. 3 comes across here, so 3 is one of these two. 1 comes down here, 1 comes across here, so that's a 1. 6 is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these two. We'll keep working our way up. 5 comes up here, 5 comes up here, so 5 is one of these. Whoop, one of these two. Alright, so we've done the 5. 6 comes down here, so interestingly enough, 6 is going to be on this side too, but I don't know where. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so this is going to be an 8 because this is a 3, 5, 6 triple. So 2 comes down here, 2 comes up here, so that's a 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 comes up here, so that's a 7 there. Whoops, 7 there. This then becomes an 8, 9 pair because if I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm missing the 8, 9. So there's a pair that I need here. 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, so that's a 1 there, which leaves a 5 to finish off this column with the 8, 9 still outstanding. 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here, so 9 is one of this one. I could have worded that much better, but I didn't. 4 comes across here, 4 comes up here, so this is a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is going to be one of these two, and 8's the other number. That's an 8 there. So remember, I'm still doing pairs, so I know I need a 6 here, but I'm not working on that at the moment. 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here, 9 comes down here, so these two are a 9. 9 comes up here, 9 comes down here, so these two are a 9 here. What do we got? We've got 1, 2, so 2 comes across here, 2 comes across here, so that's a 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 3 comes up here, 3 comes across here, so 3 is one of these two. 4, 5, 5 can be in all of those spots. 6, 7, so 7 comes up here, 7 comes up here, so that's a 7 there, and then we've got an 8 which can be in all of this as well. This puzzle looks like it's going to need to go to triples, but we'll stay with the doubles for a moment. 7 comes across here, 7 comes across here, so 7's one of these two. 7's obviously one of these three, and 7 can't be there, so it's one of these 4. So 1 comes across here, 1 comes across here, so 1 is one of these two. 1 comes across here, 1 comes down here, so I've got a few spots there, but I'll keep going. 1 comes across here, 1 comes across here, and 1 comes across here, so 1 is one of these two. 3 comes across here, 3 comes down here, so 3 is here, which means that can't be a 3 because we figured out that this side's out and that's out, so this is a 3 here. Now I can put the other two digits in because it's a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8 is the pair that I'm looking for there. So because there's a 7, 8, and I've got a triple, one of these is going to be a 7 or an 8, but there should be another number here, which is a 3. So 3 comes across here, 3 comes across here, 3 comes up here, so that's a 3 there. Alright, so 3 comes across here, 3 comes down here, 3 comes across here, 3 comes up here, so that's a 3 there. 3, 3, alright, so that might help. So 7 comes across here, 7 comes across here, so 7's one of these two. 4 can be there, 4 can be in these 3 spots here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 comes across here, so 4 is going to be one of these. 5's there, 6. comes down here. 7's there, 8 comes across here, and there's a lot of spots where an 8 can go. 4 comes across here. 4 comes down here, which leaves these as a 4 here. 4 comes across here. 4 comes across here, so that makes this a 4. The other number that I'm looking for, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 can be here and 6 can't be here. So when I focus on this row, I'm looking for a 3, 6 to finish it off. I've got all the other numbers, but 6 can't be here. So that's going to be the 3, and this will be the 6. Because I've continued to work with the pairs, 3 is the only spot that this can go to, and that's really about this 3 here. And we'll finish off the box with a 5. Alright, so what that means is 5 can't be in this row, so 5 is one of these two. And by the way, 3 can't be up there because I now have the 3 here. So 5's there, 5's there, so that's nice. The other number that could be there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 can be in these 3 spots. 7, 8. 8 can be in those, but 9 is done. So, alright. 1, 2, 3, so I need a 4. So 4 comes across here. Sorry, let's rephrase that. 4 can't be here. 4 can't be here. 4 comes up here. So that's a 4 there. This is going to be a 5, 8, and I can't distinguish any reason why it won't be one or the other. So 7, 8 is there. 7, 8's there. 5, 8's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so there's a bit to go on in terms of that. Where else are we seeing? So 1 is here. 1 is here. So 1's going to be in those 3 spots. 1 is here, so 1's going to be here or here. 2 can't be here. 2 can't be here. 2 can't be here, so that's a 2. Because I'm still working with the pairs, that's going to be the standalone 9. This can't be a 9, so it's an 8, leaving this as a 9 to finish off the column and the box. 9 comes across here. 9 comes across here, so this is these are a 9 here. So what that means is 1, 2, 3. I need a 4, so 4's going to be in here somewhere. 5, 6, 7, 8's the other number, and I still don't know whether that 8 is at the moment. Alright, so 4 comes across here, 4 comes across here, 4 comes down here, 4 comes up here, so that's a 4 there. 1 can be here, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be here, 5 can be here and here, 6 is the other number, 6 can be here, 6 can be here and here. So 1 comes down here, so 1 is one of these two. 2 is there, 3 is there, 4, 5 can be in either. 6 comes across here, so 6 is one of these two. And then I've obviously got the 5, but because this is a 1 here, this can't be a 1, so this is going to be the 1 here. That makes this a 5, 8 pair with that. So 1 is there, 1 is there, 1's here, 1's here. Alright, 5, 8, 5, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 comes across here, 2 comes across here, 2 comes down here, so that's a 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the 5 doing? 5 can be there. 5 comes, actually, this is interesting. So 5 comes up here, 5 comes across here. So 5 is one of these two, which means 5 comes down here, 5 comes up here, 5 comes across here. So that leaves me as a single spot for the 5 to go, which is here. 5 comes across here, 5 comes across here, so this is a 5 here. Now remember, this is a 1, 6, 6 can't be here because of, I don't know. Why did I make a decision that 6 can only be there? But the 1 can only be here, leaving that to be a 6. So I wonder how I come to the conclusion that the 6 can only be there. Doesn't matter. I think I'm going to... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's there. 1 comes across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need a 6, and that still doesn't help me either. So 5, 8 across here, 2, 8, 2, 9, 1. So 4 is going to be here and here. That means that 8's not going to be here. So 8 is going to be up here. So let me explain that. So 4 and 8 are here. If this is a 4 and an 8 pair, the 8 could be here and here, or the 8 could be here and here, and then the 4 will cross over. So that would mean that the 4 and 8 cannot be in that row. So this is going to be an 8 here. It's so there, and this can't be a 5 and can't be a 4. So this is the 4, this is the 8. This will make this the 8. This is a 5. This becomes a 5 here because of the 8 here, and finishing off this box with an 8. Alright, so because of the 8 here, this is going to be a 7, leaving this to be an 8. Nope, an 8. So I'm missing a 7 in this row, so that's a 7 there. Where's the 8 go? 8 can't be here, so this is an 8 here, leaving this to be a 1, and this to be a 5. Alright, because of the 1 here, this is going to be a 1, leaving this to be a 6. 6 comes down here. 6 comes down here, so this is a 6 here. Because of my rules about the double, there's only one 9 in this box, so that's a 9. This is a 2. This can't be a 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 6 stands up, so that's a 6 there. This is an 8, so this is a 4. 7 can't be here, so this is going to be 9, which means this has got to be a 7 to finish off this row. We need a 2 and an 8, so the 2's there, so this is an 8, leaving this to be a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need an 8 here, so that's an 8 there, following it up with a 7. Alright, so we did that in 12.5 minutes. Probably I confused people with the 4, 8 here. What I was saying in terms of this 4, 8 was that if this is a 4, 8 pair, and this is a 4, 8 pair, it's unsolvable as a unique. Because if the 4's here, then the 4's here, and the 8's here, and the 8's here. If I cross it over the other way, this becomes a 4, and this becomes a 4, and then this becomes the 8 and the 8. And then, so it's not a unique puzzle. Now sometimes that happens, and they do have a unique puzzle, but generally speaking, that won't happen. So as a result, I made that decision here that the 8 couldn't be in this row, and the 8 ended up here. So I hope I've explained myself properly. It is a trick that we do have up our sleeve as a Sudoku puzzle doer. I'm sort of lost. So, you know, I'm hoping that as you watch more and more of these videos, you'll see some of these tricks and I'll explain it. So this one here that I did here, I've done quite a few times. Anyway, hope that's enough from me. Rabbited on enough. Till next time, bye for now.